be doing a review of the Norev Mercedes-Benz CLS-Klasse shooting brake. This one particular model is the dealer edition in a special color. I cannot remember the name of it. It's kind of a long name, but it's a Designo color. It's a matte gray, matte metallic gray. Here you can see the dealer edition box, which I really like the look of. It says CLS on the top, Mercedes-Benz. Back has nothing. This side, it's got the Mercedes-Benz logo. It's like stamp of approval. Yeah, here it is. Alontegro Magno. Designo Alontegro Magno. Right there. Alonit Gray Magno. Made in China, Germany. For some reason they list all those off. Not suitable for children under 14, produced by Norev SA in France. All kinds of labelings. It says collector's model right there. Choking hazard small parts, not for children under 14 years of age. So let's get this thing cracked up. Box out of the way. One thing I should note is it comes with this glove, which fits right in this top. There's a little nook up here that it fits into. It's pretty nice. I probably won't use it for this model because it can catch on the door handles. It's just for holding it in other models to keep the paint from either scratching or getting fingerprints on it. Now I probably will use it for different models, like some of my black ones. It also comes with this little screwdriver, and so both the glove and the screwdriver are nice touches. So let's get this model out. This is a fantastic model. If I had around $100,000 to spend on any car that I'd have to daily drive, this would be it. Sadly, these are not sold in America. It's forbidden fruit here. But Norev does make it in the 1/18th scale. So, despite not being able to buy the real car, I can buy this model. Overall, it's a fantastic model with pretty good detail. A few minor things. Unperforated grills. And this is right near my personal cutoff of allowing that, because it is this one cost me $96. And for this color, that's about fair when you consider like shipping costs and stuff like that would have made this. American Excellence's $10 flat rate shipping would have made this $116. You can go on eBay. I believe you can get one this color in either $116 or $120. The headlights, here's my tool, are very well done with the LEDs and the actual headlight piece. Here you can see the badge. I believe that's a laser printed badge. And then the paintwork on this model is really great. It looks like it has a weird line right here. That's just the way it was sitting. Then you have your little fog lights, your matching gray wheels. The brakes could be better. It does, however, have a little bit of suspension. And another thing to note is that the front, since the tiniest bit too high, should be more like there, I believe, from pictures I've seen. The wheels are well done, as you can see. This model definitely looks a lot better in person. As like doors can look like it has mismatched color. It's not so in person, as well as the wheels can look a little chintzy. But again, it doesn't look like that well in person. Mirrors are well done. Very, very solid, as you can see. No shaking. Door handles. And then you can see chrome trim around the sides and bumper. The back, you have some fantastic exhaust, light right there, tail lights, and then the third brake light, as well as another 3D printed badge. This one, unlike my Mini Champs, does not come off with touch. One thing I would like to note is that this does not have a specified model, if it's diesel or petrol, or what trim line it is. I'm sure people who know more about the CLS and the CLS shooting brake, to be exact, would know what this one is. I don't, but I just find that as an interesting note. Here you can see the cutout for where the gas. You got the little radio antenna on the roof, and then we're back around to the front again. Take a look at the underside. You can see the exhaust is in a different color than the rest of the base, or even the silver in the middle. I think it's a nice detail. Overall, pretty decent, not fantastic, but it is a mid-level car, so it has mid-level detail. Next, we'll get to probably the biggest disappointment model. Not that I'm disappointed, it's just a bit of a shame that this is how the model is. First off, the hood's a bit finicky to stay open. And once you do get it open, there's really not much to see. You got your Mercedes badge right there, a blue thing right there, a white thing there, silver bit there, and that's basically it. Oh yeah, there's some silver wiring. Oops. Like I said, the hood's a bit finicky to keep open. It just wants to hide its shame. But, like one thing, I'm not sure if that's to keep the engine relatively anonymous as to what model this is, what trim line this is, or what the deal with that is. However, I did not buy the model for the engine, so I'm not too saddened by that. It's just, I would have liked perhaps a bit better effort by Norev. And then you have the rear hatch. It's got a carpeted trunk. It's a bit hard to see. I mean, there's not much to see in there. Also, you'll notice some little warning labels on the underside, right there. So that's nice. However, rear hatch does not like to stay open. But one nice thing is that even though the hatch doesn't like to stay open, at least it doesn't stay open all the way. It doesn't slam shut because it's just got a little bit of resistance, and then it has a small sound when you close it. Now here comes the tricky part. It's trying to show off this great interior. You might be able to see some door controls. And it does have like a simulated stitching look in the seats and on the door panels. There you can see the rear aircon, stuff like that. Seat belts are cloth with laser printed belt buckles. Like I said, it's a bit hard to see inside this model, placed with my big phone. And here on the door, more great detail, power seats, the windows, the locks, all that. One thing I should note that I highly doubt my camera will pick up is that the trim is the black ash, so it does have a bit more texture and coloration to it. It just doesn't stand out necessarily against the other black trim. Air conditioning vents look great. All the buttons are fluid and sealed. It's got like navigation, and then you can see the stalks on steering wheel are well done. So it's just a very well done interior, and so it's good to see that instead of slacking off on that as well, Norev paid attention to it. There you can see steering wheel, the gauges, details like that. So overall, I'd say for the $100, or close enough to, it's a pretty good model. It's one that I wouldn't necessarily say go out and get it now like I did with my SLS AMG. However, if you do like the look of this wagon, Norev is the only one who makes it. There is a cheaper version. It's also supposed to be like a gray color, like indium gray, I believe. However, that's more of a brown color, and I didn't like it quite as much. Not that it's bad, but it just doesn't look quite as nice. And it's got a fully black interior, which is very hard to photograph. So, for the indium gray, or the brown, is, I believe, 86 shipped. This one was 116 shipped. There's also a obsidian black, which is 106 shipped, and then there is I believe a dark red that is 130 shipped. There's also, if you're really crazy about this, there's also a light silver. It's a lighter version of this. It's that the wheels are a little bit darker, and it has teak wood in the rear hatch area. That is the Paris Auto Show Special Edition. There's only 218 of those out there, and those will cost you around $300. $300 is insane money for this model, I think. Like I said, $100 makes this, for those who have penchant for these type of things. I love wagons, I love Mercedes-Benz, so this was a no-brainer for me. And it's just overall a great looking piece to put on your shelf. Another nice thing is that it does come with the glove and the screwdriver, as well as the beautiful dealership edition box, which is this is one of the very few models that I would actually consider just keeping on my shelf in the box. So thank you guys for watching. Stay tuned till next time. Have a good day.